Hey everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be unboxing some products from Therabody that have been sent to me from Framework Sports. In particular, the Theragun Elite and the Theragun Mini, along with some accessories. So if you're a tennis player or a tennis coach looking to perform better on court or for longevity in your career, then hang around to the end of the video to find out what these products are and how I'm going to be making use of them on and off the tennis court. Let's check them out. So before we get into the video, if you're new to the channel, my name is Ashley Neves and I'm a professional tennis coach based in the UK. I also run the Tennis Mentor YouTube and Instagram accounts, giving online content to tennis players, tennis coaches and tennis parents to get more out of the sport. I've also started making video reviews of tennis products that I think that you guys will find useful. So if you'd like to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you've been here before, let me know in the comments below. So being a tennis player, a tennis coach, and generally an active person that goes to the gym, my body takes a battering on a daily basis. And like most people, I have all good intentions of doing a good warm-up before each day, a good cool down, along with stretching routines, but inevitably, that isn't always the case. After a long day on court, my legs feel tired, and if I've done any strenuous activity like playing competitively, training or going to the gym, my body is pretty achy for the next day or two. Although I'm pretty fit, I do get the odd aches and pains, and I have a couple of long-term injuries such as golfer's elbow and a little bit of tendonitis in my wrist as well, which isn't great as a tennis coach. So managing and preventing these is key for my longevity in my career. This is where percussive therapy can help. I'm not sure of the actual scientific definition of percussive therapy, but what it is a bit like a deep tissue massage, where you have an instrument which can pummel the muscles, helping you to warm them up, to recover after exercise, to prevent injuries, and to help you rehabilitate injuries. What you might not know was massage guns were pioneered by a guy called Dr. Jason Worsland. He suffered a terrible motorcycle injury where he feared that he might not even be able to walk again. He knew that he needed some form of deep tissue massage on a regular basis, so he went into his garage, played around with a load of tools, and after many years of trial and error, managed to come up with one of the first massage guns, and this is where Therabody was born. And now the brand has grown to be a global powerhouse in pain treatment and management. So I was really excited when they asked me to try out their products. Before checking them out, I will say I was kindly gifted these products from Framework Sports for the purpose of reviewing and showing you guys what they're all about. After this video, I will be going out to test these products on and off the court, so I'll make some content showing you how I'll be treating my injuries such as my golfer's elbow, and also how I'll be using them on a daily basis to warm up and cool down after a long day on court, whether that be coaching or playing. So let's see what's in the box. So first of all, let's take out the biggest product. This is the Theragun Elite. Excuse me if you can hear Marcel, my dog, snoring. He's sat next to me. But yeah, that's what's in the box. So let's open it up. And this is what you will find in the box. A nice hardback case, protective case. We'll take that out. It's got a little handle on it there. So this is what it looks like inside the case. You've got some little compartments here. We'll look at those in a minute. And then when you flip that down, you will see we've got the Theragun Elite. Let's take it out. So here it is. It's got a decent weight to it. Now, I'm not going to lie, I've actually taken this out and had a go with it already. The weight of it allows you to rest the massage gun on a given muscle without having to put any pressure from your arm itself. Obviously, you can put more pressure if you want to, but the weight of it alone allows you to really get some deep tissue massage here. As you can see, we've got a head. Now, this head on here is detachable. You simply pull it off and you have some interchangeable heads. So this one is the dampener head. Now you'll notice with these heads that they're a little bit squishy. Here we go. They're pretty dense foam. You wouldn't want them too squishy because you need it to be pummeling your muscles. But what it says on the packaging is that these heads are all easy to clean attachment and non-porous closed cell foam, which means that if you've been sweating or if you've got any kind of oil products on you for the purpose of massage, it's not going to seep into the heads. So, you know, these heads are going to last you a long time. While we're on the topic of heads, I'll put this one back on and we'll check out what is in the box in this side. So in this little compartment here, you can open it up and you'll see there are lots of different heads. So I'll show you through these. So looking at this, I think I just lied to you. So this is actually the dampener head, which is a bigger version of the one that I just showed you. The one that I actually just showed you was the standard ball, which is slightly more dense foam. This one you can see is a lot squidgier. So this dampener is for bigger muscle groups and it is a bit softer on your muscles compared to the standard ball, which is a little bit more firm. If you want to compare the two sizes, you've got the standard ball here and you've got the dampener, which is a bigger version of it. The next one we've got is called a thumb. Now the thumb is even smaller than the standard ball and it's even more firm. So this is kind of replicating someone going into your muscle with their thumb. So if you want to get in that little bit deeper and a bit more aggressive with the percussive therapy, then this one is a good one to go for. The next one is called the wedge. Now the wedge is used for scraping. So, you know, if you need to get rid of any lactic acid in your legs, or, you know, if you need to do any scraping like this, it's a great tool to remove any of that lactic acid and to relieve any of that sort of pain. So the wedge will come in handy for me after a long day on court. And finally, in the Theragun Elite pack, you get the cone attachment. Now, the cone attachment looks gnarly. That's going to get into, you know, some really deep tissue massage. This one's going to be great for pinpointing any very specific areas in your body. That's what you get in the general pack. However, I was kindly sent an additional attachment, which is here, and it's called the Super Soft attachment, which is unique to Theragun, and I'll open it up and show you what's inside. So in here, you'll be able to see that we've got the attachment itself, and it looks like we've got 2 spare refills, which I'll talk about that in a sec. But this is the attachment, and you'll notice here it's got its own little case. If I open it up, this is a very soft foam attachment, and it looks like this attachment is velcroed nice and firmly onto the attachment here, and this allows you to replace the foam part. Obviously this attachment is porous, so if you're using it and you're using it with oil, then you're going to have to wash it, or you've got the refill. So it comes with 3, it's got 1 on and 2 extra refills, but you can purchase these replacement heads in packs of 3. So this is a pack of 3 which I was sent as well. This, I believe, is going to be amazing for my golfer's elbow. So if you have got any injuries that you need slightly softer treatment on, this is going to be ideal for. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be testing this one out for my golfer's elbow, especially when it flares up. There you go. They are the different attachment heads that you get with the Theragun Elite. Also in the carry case, you get a charger. So obviously this one's a UK adapter and it's got some instructions, but to be honest with you, I haven't actually read through them. I've watched so many videos online showing me how it should be used, different grips and things. So read the manual if you want to, but you know, there's loads of videos and hopefully I'll be making a few more to show you how you can make best use of it. So let's take a look at the Elite itself. Now, as you can see, it's got this triangular grip design, which is patented to Theragun. Now, I have used massage guns in the past, and this is another level, to be quite honest with you. Not just because of its grip, but because of its power, the depth that the ball goes in. But let's talk about the grip first. Now, normally you just have one grip, and that can make for very awkward when trying to get different muscles behind your back or lower legs and hamstrings and glutes. This, with the 3 different grips, gives you unlimited possibilities. So it might be that you want to hold it upside down if you want to get your calves. If you want to hit your chest, you can hold it like this. There's plenty of different ways for you to get different parts of your body. So this really makes life a lot more comfortable when using the massage gun. On the base of the grip, you can see that there is a charger port here. And on the back, this is what you can see when you turn it on. So you simply press the button, hold it, and you can see on here we've got a little screen. Now it's got a speed. I can slow it down by pressing the downward arrows, and equally I can turn it up if I want to. But as you can see, the head is now moving. Now it looks like it's going quite slow because I guess it's to do with the frame rate here, but when I hold it onto my chest, you probably hear my voice going a bit funny. You can feel how deep this goes in. Now I'm barely pushing at all, and it's already given me a pretty deep massage, but I can push quite hard. It has quite a high stall force. I think it's about 40 pounds, which means that you can push pretty hard before the machine cuts out. Like I say, you can use different grips if you want to hit your back. That feels great. To turn it off, just hit the button. And there we go. So that's the Theragun Elite. I'll talk a little bit more about the specs of this and how it compares to the Theragun Mini next. So for me, I'm probably going to be using my Theragun Elite at home within my morning routine and when I get back from work. However, this little bad boy, I'm going to be taking with me everywhere. So this is the Theragun Mini, and as you can see, it's got a pretty cool sleek design, and I'll show you how big it is in a minute. Let's open it up. And just like the Elite, it comes in its own carry pouch, but this one is very compact, and it's got this little thing so you can hang it on your bag. Let's open it up. There it is. So you can see this has got a really nice matte finish. It's kind of a rubberized texture. And just by holding it in my hand, you can feel the quality in its weight again. Just like the Theragun Elite, the weight of this is pretty hefty for its size, which is going to allow you to gently push down using the weight to really get into those muscles. Just like the Elite, it's got its detachable heads. So this one here, if we focus, this is the standard ball head, just like before. This is what comes with it. You don't get any other heads with this Theragun Mini. However, you can detach the head just like before, and you can use any of the other heads that you want to. So if you wanted to use the dampener, you can pop that head on just like so. Equally, you could use the cone, or if you've got the super soft attachments, you can use that too. But you would have to purchase these separately. It comes with the standard ball one, which is pretty good for all-round use. It's got an ergonomic design which allows for comfort when you're holding it. So this is kind of a standard grip that you would use, and you can get yourself in to most positions. Not quite as easy as the Theragun Elite, but because it's compact and portable, you can take it anywhere. So really handy if you're on court, a change of ends, or, you know, for me as a coach in my lunch break, I'll pop this out of my bag and I'll be doing a quick massage to get me prepared for the afternoon on court. But I love how this one looks. Really cool, really minimal, and a nice looking design. Now, unlike the Theragun Elite, this one doesn't have a screen, but you'll see here it's got the on button, and when you press it on, you'll notice that there's some lights that show up. So I need to charge this up. It's on red battery level at the moment. This is fresh out of the box. I've used it a few times, so I should probably charge it. And you'll see here, we've got an indicator to show the power level. So if I press again, the power level increases, press again, and it increases one more time. Press it once more and it goes back to slow. So you've got 3 different power settings, and just like before, this head is now moving. So for a small product, it feels pretty strong. Let's turn it up. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you're not gonna need too much more than this. It's very strong. I know that the stall force is a bit lower than on the Theragun Elite, naturally, so you can't push quite as hard, but to be honest with you, you're not going to need to. Finally, there was one more little package in my parcel, and it is a dual head adapter, which I'm really excited to use this. Now, you can attach this to either of the massage guns, and as you can see, it allows you to attach 2 of the attachments at the same time. Now, it would make sense to use 2 of the same, so luckily for me, I've got 2 standard balls that came with both of the devices, so I'll put that on the heads like so, and that will allow me to get a 2-pronged massage, hitting 2 parts of the muscle at the same time. So I'm really looking forward to testing that out. So let's compare the specs between these 2 massage guns. So first of all, both of these massage guns have new Quiet Force technology, meaning they're way quieter than Theragun's previous products. They're not silent, but they're pretty quiet. The maximum no stall force is £20 for the Theragun Mini and £40 for the Theragun Elite, meaning that you can just put double the pressure when you're using this one. If you go past the point of using too much pressure, the massage gun will just stop and you'll simply just turn it back on again and start again. To be quite honest, I've pushed pretty hard with both of these and I've not stalled them once. What's great about the quality of these guns, they both have active torque control, which means that the treatment depth and speed stays the same regardless of what force you're using. Now, depth-wise, this one goes in at 12 millimeters, whereas this one goes slightly deeper at 16 millimeters. So this one's going to be even better for deep tissue massage. However, if you're on the move, this one's going to be great as well. When it comes to speed, we're looking at pulses per minute, and this one comes in 3 different speeds. We've got 1,750, 2,100, and 2,400 pulses per minute. Whereas in the Theragun Elite, you can actually make adjustments in more increments, anywhere between 1,750 and 2,400. So they've both got the same range. The difference is this one you can go up in smaller increments. Battery life is great on both. This one goes for 2 hours, whereas this one goes for 2.5 hours. One really cool feature that I haven't mentioned yet is that the Theragun Elite actually comes with Bluetooth technology, and it actually connects to your phone, and for me, connects to my Apple Watch as well. With this, you can connect to the Therabody app, and on there you can choose a certain routine, whether you want to do a recovery or a warm-up, or if you've got an injury prevention that you're looking for. You can choose which attachments you want to use, and from the app, you can also make adjustments to the speed of the pulses. Once you choose your routine and click start, it will show you which areas you need to massage and how long for. And what's even cooler is on the app, it will show you how much force you're using and whether you need to put more or less force as well. This is something that's unique to the Theragun Elite, but also to the Theragun Pro, which is the slightly more expensive version. There is another Theragun in the range called the Theragun Prime, which is a slightly cheaper version than this, which is pretty similar to this. The only downside is you don't have the screen and it doesn't connect to the app. So if that's something you're looking for, then the Elite or the Pro is for you. So there you go, that was a quick introduction to these 2 great products. Like I said, I will be making more videos. I'll be making one on how I treat my golfer's elbow. I'll also show you a good tennis-specific warm-up routine that you can use. And I'm also going to make a video to show you the best, most efficient grips for certain muscle groups. To be quite honest, I haven't fully explored the different grips. There's so many different ones you can use. Let me know in the comments below if you've used a massage gun before, or if you're lucky enough to have a Theragun. I'll put a link in the description below where you can find out more about Theragun. And if you're in the UK, I've got a discount code that you can use, which I'll pop in the description below as well. Thanks as always for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.